And good afternoon from the IndianaWeatherOnline.com Weather Center. We're bringing you an update as we're expecting a heavy rain situation once again over the course of the next 24 hours. Taking a look at our current radar, you can see that we have our first batch of rain out here in Ohio that's moving towards the northeast. We got another batch of rain and showers and thunderstorms developing down here in southwestern Indiana into portions of Illinois. And our main weather system with heavy rain developing now across portions of Kansas, Missouri, and Iowa, including some severe thunderstorms just southwest of Kansas City. We did see about a half inch to some locations picking up 3/4 of an inch of rainfall this morning. Basically, those areas that picked up the heaviest rainfall extend from just south of Indianapolis towards Richmond, Dayton, up towards the Greenville area and back down towards Muncie and down over towards Terre Haute. Like I said, those areas picked up about a half inch to 3/4 of an inch from the first round of rainfall. Taking a look at our current watches and warnings, a big weather system, flash flood watches and warnings in effect for a large part of the Midwest, Ohio Valley, even into the Northeast. Those flash flood watches and warnings go through Saturday night here in Indiana and Ohio. Taking a look at our current weather map, we have our weather system out here, the low pressure system moving across portions of the upper plains, and that's allowing Gulf moisture to feed into the system. And what that's doing is it's creating training rainfall and very heavy amounts of rain from portions of the Tennessee Valley up into the Ohio Valley and Midwest. The Hydraulic Prediction Center does have much of Indiana and Ohio and a risk for flooding today. You can see that area outlined in green. As we take a look now at our projected forecast totals, these totals go for the next 48 hours, but these do not include any rain that fell this morning. You can see a very band of heavy rainfall extending across much of Indiana into Ohio, and in this area of rain, basically these purples and especially the reds into the eastern Indiana and western Ohio. These are areas where we're expecting 3, perhaps 4 inches of rain over the course of the next 24 to 36 hours. Definitely an ominous situation when it comes to that flash flooding potential. And as if I didn't have enough good news, as we go ahead and look at next week, we're again taking a look at the possibility of another heavy rain event. I've been talking about this a little bit on the websites, but we're watching another weather system, a low pressure system that's going to travel up across the northern plains. Unfortunately, we're going to be on the wet and stormy side of that system, and another heavy rain event appears likely across much of the Ohio and Tennessee Valley, not to mention the fact that we could be looking at 2 to 3, maybe even 4 inches of rain, but the possibility of severe thunderstorms will also exist in these areas, and that's something that we'll have to keep a close eye on over the course of the next couple of days. Again, make sure you keep it here on IndianaWeatherOnline.com, GrandLakeWeather.com, and DarkCountyWeather.com. We're going to keep you posted throughout the day as we watch for the potential for flash flooding to start to occur across portions of Indiana and Ohio. If you need to make preparations for flooding, I would suggest that you rush those to completion as conditions will start to deteriorate by late this afternoon.